on tonight to Unveil Paranormal. I'm so happy you're all here with us. We have a very special guest tonight, and I know you're all anxiously waiting to chat with our guest tonight. As always, if you do enjoy this, feel free to follow me on all my other social media sites. And if you're interested in going to an upcoming paranormal convention, Unity 5, I promote it every show, so I'll bring this up later, but I just want to throw that out there. If you want to come join us for a good time in October. All right, guys, so we do have our special guest on the other line here, and I'm going to get him pulled on here because I know everybody wants to talk to Chris. We all love Chris. So, hey, Jennifer. So with that said, we are going to do a little Q&A. We're going to chat with Chris a minute. But if you are interested in reading tonight, he is offering to do readings during the show live. So definitely jump on if you want a reading. But without further ado, everybody, welcome back Chris Garcia. Welcome.
Thank you. It's been a while. And I just want to say Happy New Year, by the way, even though we're in February. But
yeah.
no, but it's yes, I mean, so how have you been?
I've been pretty good. I'm glad you decided to come on. This is your third time on the show. Last time I think was over the summer, but I didn't do a show in the fall. So, yeah, I'm really happy you're here. Things are going really well for me. I hope things are going well for you too.
Yes, I'm doing very well. So for the people that don't know, from San Antonio, of course, psychic medium, have all the clairs, clairaudience, clairsentient, um, automatic writing, remote viewing, channeling. That's a new thing that I do. I do it all the time. I guess like it's more of the medium, but I can't. It's hard to tell the difference. I think most people think when you do medium, you connect to the dead, but then you also channel depending on what you're asking and what you're wanting to know. So it's like the energies change during that time. So it's kind of complicated to explain. And then of course I do paranormal walkthroughs. I've been doing that on Facebook and in person as well. Been selling my merchandise and stuff. There's gonna be a new type of divination, which Clarissa already knows what I'm gonna be doing. Maybe just maybe I might tell you. I don't know yet. I haven't decided because I want to keep it like a secret. But then again, people are gonna be like, "You're really gonna be doing those kind of readings?" Because there's all different type of readings. There's palm readings.
Mm-hmm.
There's what else? The mediumship, the channeling,
Tarot
uh,
readings.
tarot readings,
Yeah.
oracle readings, love readings. I mean, there is so much. It's a and then there's like you throw bones or runes, shells. I mean, there's all types of different ways of doing it. But you just never know what you're gonna come across when you do these type of readings. Sometimes it varies. Um,
Yeah.
it really does.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it really does vary. So I gotta. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, you never know what you're gonna get, and some people, I guess, isn't that time of need when you really need that meeting. I've noticed that I usually have visions before I talk to people,
Yeah.
which is very, very, very interesting.
Do you have a vision before tonight?
Huh?
Did you have any visions before tonight? Before we chatted?
Uh, well, that I've had within the past 3 days, or after the past week, has been just one was like they were shooting at me. Uh,
Oh gosh.
yeah, yeah. I've had two dreams of terrorism to where there's people with me. I don't know because it was kind of a blur. It could have been you or any of my friends that
Anybody?
support me.
Yeah.
So, um, but I've had visions where I've seen them where they're just like we're just running, but it's not like we're fighting each other. We're fighting like a different country. I've even had
Okay.
just one where a friend of mine she rescued me in a vision because we were in an elevator or we got
Yeah.
stuck and I got hurt. Well, get this, girl. That same night, she had a vision. We both connected. We were both in the same place I want to say about 2 or 3 in the morning. I had a pain. I can't show you, but it's on my knee.
Yeah.
It was a real sharp pain, like somebody was stabbing me. It was like an 8 or 9. I mean, it was really really bad.
Oh my gosh.
But
Yeah.
but now I've noticed that I don't know what's going on with me, but there's a I'll tell you later. But there's this one item I had from one of my most favorite psychics. She's a physical medium, by the way.
Okay.
I've noticed that now I'm not only just seeing, if somebody gets shot, I'm like feeling it.
You're feeling
So
it
like,
too?
yeah, so my body feels it. So it's
Ugh.
just so
It's
that's now.
exhausting.
But I mean, but see, but that's the thing, Clarissa. I didn't feel the pain before,
Okay.
so I don't know what's going on with my gifts. Maybe I'm just opening up, or God gave me another gift, or it was already there, but I just never like tuned into it. So
Right,
now I'm
right.
starting to feel the physical pain. So like, say if you got stabbed, I'm
Hmm.
gonna feel the pain, and it's not fun to
No,
feel
no, it's not
that
fun at all.
the physical medium. It's not fun to feel any pain by no means.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it really is kind of scary when you're in tune to that kind of stuff, and you're just like,
Yep.
wow.
I usually feel what people feel too. So I understand how painful that can be and how you get sick and stuff. And so yeah, it's not good.
Now you
So
know what I was gonna tell you, Clarissa. Should I tell them that secret, or should we just?
that's entirely up to you. I mean, um,
I don't have everything together though. That's the only thing.
my camera's going blurry. Let's see. I think last time you and I had a show, every time we talk, something goes weird with my electronics. I think it's just the energy.
You know what's funny? I had another friend that every time I'm on her show, I'm not kidding. It's either the auto or
Yeah.
the technical. I don't know. They said you have this kind of energy that you probably don't even know you're doing it. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. She goes, it's not your fault. It's just that you mess with electronics. And I'm like, because right as I'm talking to you,
Mhm.
I'm not putting that intent out there.
Right.
So
You're
I
not.
don't know what. So there must be something going on with my gifts that every
Yeah.
time you see me, or you have I'm on a different show, it always happens. And when I first started, it didn't do that. So
Yeah.
now I am Marie. But now it's like the gifts have so increased so much that it really scares me because I'm like, what's going on with me now? I'm so
Maybe
sorry.
you're
Like,
just you're expanding your gift and stuff. So, that's a good
yeah,
thing. I'm gonna
yeah.
see if I can get this to focus on get it focus on this is my little sloth. He's squishy. It's not even focusing on it, is it?
I
No,
can see.
I mean, you
I
can
can
see
see.
me. It's just not in focus for some reason. That's okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the comments, and hi, Brad. But yeah, it's just my
Yeah,
goodness. It's just
yeah. I am writing down names. There's two people who've already asked for readings. I'm writing your names down. Don't worry, we'll get to you. We just want to, I want to reintroduce Chris to everybody. I want to explain what he does, so everybody who has not met Chris can have that information. So,
yeah.
um,
Well, I'm gonna say something. Oh, go ahead.
go
I'll
for
let
it.
you go first.
No, go
So I'll
ahead
let
because
you.
I was going to shift gears. You go for it.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you everything I'm gonna do, guys. Doris already knows more. I really shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna just do this. Okay. This is called a diminution chart. Okay.
Here,
You see where it's
I'll
got
make you bigger. Here we go. Wait, this
you
one.
see where it's got ancestor,
There we go.
create, spirit, forbidden, love, lesson. So it's gonna show like you can even do that like on the cards. You can put the cards on here. You can do all types of stuff. And this is just a chart. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna be doing with it. That's just a surprise. I don't have everything with me. So if you're really, really wanting to be a guinea pig, so to speak,
Yeah.
hit me up and I'll give you more on the messenger. PM me and I will tell you what I'm up to. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say anything because I don't want anyone knowing what I'm up to.
Yeah.
You're the only one that knows. So
And I can keep a secret, so you're out of luck. You won't get it out of me.
so,
I do
but
not tell. So that's awesome.
so
That's awesome. So playing around with your gifts and keeping busy, still doing readings for people regularly, I would assume.
yes, I mean
Um,
I've had more. It's so strange. I haven't been on live since November. I haven't. I mean, I kind of like pulled back for personal reasons.
yeah.
There was a lot of karma, whatever you want to call it, not towards me, but towards others.
Right.
And I said, you know what, I'm not gonna let them get the best of me. So kind of pulled back a little. That's why you don't see me on my own live. I've only
Okay.
been on two lives, and there's people that pop in, pop out, but
Right.
but little by little, I'll start popping up again. I just need that me time, which so that's one thing. I'm never that type of person where I don't give myself time.
You
I was
don't.
always
Yeah.
doing something. I was always
Uh
doing
huh.
something, always doing something for others, and I never give time for myself. Now
Yeah.
I'm doing it for me, so I'm not, yeah, just not
Maybe
doing it.
that's why your gifts seem to be expanding is because you're focusing on yourself, which is good for your own personal well-being, so it's you're starting to be able to expand and go further. The guides
Yeah, I'm
probably
trying
think
to.
it's a good time to work with you because you're taking time for yourself.
I know, and then with everything going on, I didn't make a New Year's New resolution. I didn't do any of that because I
Yeah.
can't keep up. If I say I'm going to give up sodas, I can't do it. It's just.
Yeah.
But this coming year has been kind of very interesting, and I'm going to tell you, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to have any technical issues. But if you looked at my post thing yesterday about that balloon, which I'm not going to discuss any more than that balloon,
I
but
know
we'll talk about that later.
I
I know
might
I
have
don't. I'm
seen
not even touching. I'm not even touching that subject. But I mean, I've had thoughts of it when I saw it on the
it.
news, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, what is that? And then I looked it up. I'm like, oh, I have my own thoughts. I'm not
Right.
gonna say that, but other than that, I mean, I'm glad to be on, and I haven't been on since on
I
your
think
show since
it
on
was
summer, right?
summer. Yeah, it was summer. Yep.
So now we're in winter time. So
Okay.
so so we can do maybe just break it in. I know I
Yeah.
saw Brad wanting a reading. I
Yeah.
don't know if you want. So go
Yeah.
ahead.
I
I don't.
started writing them down. The first one who mentioned it was Joanne. Do you want to start with Joanne? She's the first one that mentioned it.
Yeah, I'll start with you.
I can pull up her little note. I think she had some special. She has some specific questions. She asked like, "How is Kitty? How is the kitty? How is your mom?" So I don't know if she's
No,
a
everything's
regular
fine.
viewer.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, the cat's is fine. So,
Okay. So she must be a regular viewer of yours.
um, yeah, I mean, this one's just very interesting to say the least. Okay, so this is for, I'm going to do totems and oracle. I'm going to do a mixture, whatever I'm guided to at the time. So please be patient, guys. So for Joanne, I'm going to tell you what I feel. The first card is showing the possum. This is the totem medicine cards. I'm being told that you need to play dead because I feel that there's a lot of people that when people are trying to pray at you or trying to come at you, the best thing is just don't move and just play dumb. So there's what I'm being told that there's a lot of energy that seems like people are going to start coming at you. You're going to start seeing, so to speak, who is really there and who is not there. Okay. So the second card is the Raven, represents magic. So I would say whatever you put out is what you're going to get in return. So if you put good energy, put that good energy, you're going to receive it. But I feel like there's a lot of searching because the Raven does have associating with the underworld. So there's probably a lot of darkness around you. Not that you're dark, but it's just that there's probably a cloud over you. So what you need to do is just get out of that funk and come out into the light and put some of that protection energy, protection magic is what I'm seeing, and do a lot of clearing and saging. Because I've been told, like even with Carissa before the show,
Yeah.
this coming, I think it was actually in December, I started feeling a lot of people going through a change, transformation, and we're at a stage where we're all trying to discover our true purpose. I'm even going through that as we speak. So that's another thing I left out. I'm discovering my higher calling, who I was. Not just I'm not saying who I am. I know I'm Chris, but
Right.
my higher guidance, like if I was an alien or whatever the case may be, I'm finding out my higher calling, so to speak.
Yep.
Does that make okay? So hopefully that resonates with all of you. The third card I got, the alligator, which is kind of like just be protective and just know that no matter what you're going through, everything's going to be fine, Joanne. And don't give up because I feel like there's some kind of sadness around you. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I kind of get that little sadness. So hopefully that makes sense, but just don't give in to those people. And also, I'm being told with the different cards I'm doing, there's people that are trying to get your triggers, trying to push the buttons, and
Mm-hmm.
they're saying name, time, and place. So there's people that are so-called provoking. Don't don't give them that satisfaction because there is going to be people that are just going to try to push your buttons. I don't know if that makes any sense, Ryan. Please get back to me if that makes any sense to you. If it hits you like right on the money, please get back to me and let me know if that resonates with you. So
Yep.
that's for Joanne.
Absolutely. Thank you. The next one was April. She asked if she's late for a message. You are not, April. If you're still with us, you can absolutely have one. Um, if you want to go ahead and start the reading for Miss April.
Okay, so for Miss April, I'm looking at how she spells her name. Okay, I'm just making sure I spell the name right because I always like to connect. Okay, so what I was told with you, you have the happiness, overwhelmness, overjoy, and smile. Let know that um, there might be some people that might have tried to take your happiness away, um, but just be jolly and just smile and be like the flower that you are, so to speak. I don't know why I'm being so to say, but you're like a flower that you're just gonna blossom. um,
Yeah, I
there's
can just
something
tell by
about
her photo
sunflower.
that I like the flowers
Yeah.
for her just by her photo. I like that.
So the sun, yeah. So the sunflower is like I'm getting like sunflower energy around you. So there must be something about sunflowers. I don't know if there's a spirit or somebody coming through that showing you a sunflower. I'm being told that if you're feeling like you're left alone, that sunflower is just there to let you know that the loved one is there. Or I don't know why, but I'm seeing a sunflower on somebody's body. So maybe like they pinned it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's just what I see. The second card is journey. Whatever you're experiencing, write, keep notes because I feel like something about a book or rewriting a book, or you're gonna be putting your everything in together and you're gonna combine it to where you're gonna have a story to tell about your journey and about your life. And it's funny that I'm mentioning that because I feel that we're all going through a journey, a spiritual journey, especially me and others that I know that I talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but also, what I was told to tell you is that anything that is coming at you, the card is shows is racing. So what you're gonna do is avoid any conflict, any drama, any people that don't serve you and are not doing any good. Just get rid of them because this is a new year. Start fresh, start over, and if you can unfriend them and it doesn't hurt, and they were never there for you in the first place. And I've gone through that to where I've unfriended people, and honestly, it doesn't hurt me because I know I'm better than them, and they don't serve me anymore because either we have issues or they dislike me or they have something against me. And to me, I don't have anger towards anyone. I just let universe take care of it, and I'm just like, bye. I just kind of energy to where you got to start fresh, start new, have new ideas. So maybe that's where the writing that stuff down is for. You need to write what you feel, write your pros and your cons, and divide it and see what is better for you, April. And hopefully that makes sense for
Love it. Thank you, April, for letting him read for you. We did have another one, Miss Anne Marie. Do you want to read for
you.
Anne Marie?
Man, Marie, I haven't seen her in a long time. I've been kind of quiet, like I said. And Marie,
Yeah. That's one thing I love about when I have Chris on the show is he brings all his followers, and then I get to meet all these people that Chris has got to interact with, and y'all seem so great. So I love it.
okay, so, oh, this is kind of true. Okay, so for Anne Marie, I was told to do the totems for some reason. The armadillo came out with you, so I'm being told there's got to be boundaries that you need to put, boundaries of what people tell you, and whatever they tell you, you don't get in between other people's problems. If they say, well, you know what, I don't like this person, so I don't want you talking to this person. Respect the boundaries of yourself and don't get into other people's garbage or mess because it doesn't serve you. Knowing that you have a little bit of Wiccan in you, which I know that you do, you know, because you're a witch, because you were born a natural witch. So just know that you protect yourself and put those boundaries up all the time. Um, I've been seeing that with the lizard card, you've been dreaming a lot. I feel like the dreams that you're dreaming about are very, very intense to where you're actually feeling more like, am I even dreaming anymore? What the hell's going on with me? I'm just being told that, sweetheart, you're not dreaming anymore. You're actually in it. You're discovering a lot. And then you have to go through your Aztec records and start looking up things because I do feel that you will be doing readings with the Aztec records. Also, record everything that you're doing because the well is coming up. This is to record and document what you're going through and write everything down. You're gonna be like having the memory of everything. So it's just kind of like you have your download. You're getting all these downloads with information that you're gonna be able to help people with. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's just what I'm being told. So Anne Marie, please let me know if that makes any sense to you with the totems.
Absolutely. What card deck are you using tonight? Those look like dream catchers, which I love dream catchers.
Well, see, this is called the situations intuitive visions. This is a very good deck. By the way,
Okay.
this is like I make it like a tarot oracle,
Okay.
and it's got some really strong energy. And I even put some stuff with it to give me accurate information. I did something which I can't say, but I did something to where these are really scary. I mean, all my cards are really scary. Depending on what I'm able to do at the time, I'll do them, and sometimes even I'll just look at them, and it's kind of more of a medium that comes out of me, and I'm like, they're telling me don't use cards. I guess it just varies with what I'm
Yeah.
going through. And it's crazy because when you were asking me if I've been doing a lot more readings,
Yeah.
um, the readings have been more like very private.
Yeah.
A lot of the readings are more on Messenger, more on the phone or video call, more. But as far as like doing these lives, you barely get to see me anymore. So, like I
Yeah.
told you, I pulled back.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people don't get to see what's going on with me. But when they see me like this, they're like, well, he looks okay, because, I want them to know that I'm still around. I'm just not coming out as much. I'm just taking time for me. Like Larissa says, I'm taking time for me. And that's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good for ourselves time to come through.
Absolutely. I think that's great for you too. I really do. I think it's a good time for a lot of us to just step back and,
Mm.
post COVID, post chaos. I know there's more chaos to come, but right now we get a little bit of a break, I think. So
Yeah. Yeah, you know what's funny is that I think like with a lot of us,
yeah,
like I told you, I don't know what's going on with you, but I can tell you right now, there's a lot of people that they're going through this type of journey where they're trying to discover what the purpose is. So it's kind of like you have this higher calling to where, and then I've noticed that my hearing, like I'm not kidding, I've been hearing more like like the more higher frequency, and I'm
yeah,
thinking, is that more just messages coming through? Most people they think it's just because you're losing your hearing, but I
right.
don't believe that. I think it's more just tuning to other.
Like you're on a different frequency, kind of.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
awesome. That's awesome. Now, do you do dream interpretations?
Yes, I do.
You
I
do?
had, yes, I'm. But if you ever need to talk to me, we can talk about that because there
Okay.
is. I have a friend that does good doom interpretation. She does them, and she does, and I do them too. And I
Okay.
kind of analyze where what I feel it means. And then most of the time when I'm reading somebody, most of my dreams are always with the client, never with me. Maybe like once or twice I'll have dreams that have to do with me or
Yeah.
something around me. But most of the time, 9 out of 10, it's for people like you and others that my dreams have to deal with.
The lizard reminded me of a dream I had the other night, and I'm like mind blown by it. And I was like, oh, what was that dream? That was so
Okay,
crazy.
you know what I see with that, and I'm just going to tell you what I feel.
Yeah.
Since you saw that card, I'm being told that there's something about camouflaging.
Okay.
You need to camouflage yourself and and just stay in the background, like just blend in
Uh huh.
and camouflage yourself. Just stay
Okay.
quiet and just centered, and just look what's around you.
Okay.
And then whatever doesn't make sense, you're gonna know what you're feeling outside of your energy and your camouflage because they can't see you. So if you're like wearing clothes that tree, just stay put and just stay put and just look. Move your head. You don't have to even move your head. Just move your eyes and just see what you're feeling outside of your camouflage energy.
Yeah.
So it's kind of seems like you have to camouflage yourself for some reason. I don't know why I'm being told
Okay.
that, but
Hey,
that's
that's
what I'm being
okay.
told.
I definitely will take that advice. Totally.
Does
We
that
did
make
have,
sense?
yeah, it
Oh,
does actually for a couple different things I could put it in too. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. Hey
welcome.
Jeremy. Hey everybody else. By the way, guys, if you wanted a reading, let us know. Just drop it down in there asking for a reading. I do have another one for you if you're ready.
Go ahead.
You can do the back to back better than I can. I can't do it. I get so winded. But Brad would like a reading, if you would, kind sir.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is what's weird. People have told me that too. Whoever says
Yeah.
that you can go back to back and you don't have the energies mixed up together. So it's kind of like, yeah, so you have the energy mixed up and you're just like, what the hell is going on? Like
Yeah.
it's weird. Like you just, I don't know. This is very weird. Okay. Ooh, I like these cards. Wow. So Brad, what I was told with the medicine cards, you have the skunk reputation. This stands for reputation. Um, Also, there's something about the colors that I keep seeing is to keep yourself with the yin yang because I'm seeing the black and white energy, because of the skunk has black and white. So keep yourself balanced with that because you're gonna. I'm seeing a scale like you have to balance it. And then the card 52 is showing the Black Panther representing exploring the unknown. So what I'm being told with that is that keep your distance, keep yourself like in the bushes and perceive stuff at night. Listen, pay attention and be aware. Because I feel like something's trying to call you in, but don't approach it first. Listen to your higher self. Just listen and breathe. Just listen. Once you do that, you have a lot of stimulation. Stimulation. I mean, pronounce my words right. Sorry. You have the deer, so you just have to just be more calm. Even though that the paranormal is calling you in, but it's kind of you just have to just, and it's almost like Clarissa's energy, where you just have to be, because the Black Panther. If you look at him, he's got like different colors.
Uh-huh.
So if you look at him, he's like blending in with the trees. So like you blend in and just look from a distance. Because I know Black Panthers can see at night, so they're like the ancestors of cats, because they're like their distant cousins. So just like the Black Panthers related to a cat, you might just want to call your familiar. I don't know why I'm being told that, but I'm feeling that there's something about cats and something about familiars. But so, Brad, if that makes any sense, please get back to me on that little reading there.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Brad, I hope you're still on the show.
I
He,
know. I
he's
hope so.
he's a friend of mine. He actually told me he'd be watching tonight, asked for a reading. So I could probably answer some of his questions for him.
I know, right? Yeah. I mean,
So,
that's it. Yeah, but we'll see what happens,
but
and
it
hopefully.
is it is interesting you say that we have similar energy right now because he is somebody who I go to an investigating with and I can stand across from him and we're going to have the same experiences. I find that I don't know if you find that, but with some mediums and some sensitive psychic people, when you're with them, you always are on the same frequency. And there's others that you're like, you have no idea where they're coming up with this stuff. Well, he's one of those where we're on the same frequency.
But
That I can go to investigation and we can like read each other's minds. It's weird.
yeah, and it's funny because you know what I've been told with both of you, knowing
Yeah.
that you go, is that you both finish each other's sentences, or you're like, yeah, you know what, I saw something, and then Brad's like, you just took the words out of my mouth. I was about to say the same. It's like you
Yeah.
both were say the same thing,
Yeah.
and then you look at each other like, get out of here with that. You know, it's like you freak out because you're both picking up the same energy. And to be honest with you, there is never a time that psychics and mediums are usually on the same frequency. The only way that happens is that your vibrations are high, because not
Okay.
everyone's gonna have their own same interpretation. So
Mm-hmm.
I see that as a blessing. To be honest with you, I see
Yeah.
it as a blessing.
Yeah, I like that when I can meet people like that because then it's like confirmation on what I'm feeling and all that. So that's why I like it. But I would never discredit any other psychic or medium on their feelings because they may be on a different frequency. They may be, dealing with or seeing something different that I am seeing and feeling. If the message or the vision isn't meant for me, it's not meant for me. Doesn't mean it's not meant for you, right?
Yeah, I mean, some people just interpret different things different ways, and you really don't know what what you're gonna come about it. So when you come across these type of energies, um, it's very rare that you can come across people that are like you. I mean, that's like I said. I think that to me, I say that's a blessing for you. So just be
Mm-hmm.
appreciative that you're both on the same frequency, because you don't come across people like that. That's a dime a dozen. So not everyone's on the same page as you. So just keep that in mind that
Yeah.
not everybody's on the same thing. I mean, it's just not everyone's going to agree with what you say. And I mean,
Yeah.
just keep an open mind. That's all you can do. Just keep an open mind.
Yeah. So I don't know like what's going on in your life or anything like that, Chris, but I do want to say this one word keeps popping out in my head about you, and it's kind of weird. The word is love, and I don't know why it's popping out. It's like surrounding you and it's driving me nuts. I'm like sitting here talking to you and I'm like, why do I keep like hearing that word and seeing it like surround him? I don't know, like if you're having mixed emotions right now or something, but that's the word I had to throw it out there while I was like trying to interpret it myself.
I mean, well, I can't really say much, but yeah, you're on the right page about love. I'm not saying that it's because I can't say too much because we're on live, but
Yeah,
there is
no.
a lot of energy that is around me with love
Hmm.
situation. Um, there's a lot of things that I've seen, and because I've always looked for someone to find, which yeah, I think
Yeah.
I have, but it's kind of there's a lot of more details that I can't say, but
Yeah, no, no, don't worry about it. But you are
it's just been
glowing. We will say that.
yeah, it's hard because I mean, some of us we love somebody so much, but sometimes
Hmm.
it's really hard because some of us either can't meet because we're far apart, or so it really is it's hard, but you just deal with what the universe provides, and maybe it's
Yeah.
something that you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? And a beautiful aura. Thank you. I don't know. You know what? I was going to ask you, Jade, what aura do you see around me since you're seeing you see a beautiful aura? I don't know what color did y'all see, but I think Clarissa's probably seeing pink around me because she sees
It
love. So I don't know.
is. It's like yellowish pink. It's so, I don't know. There's just something energetic and vibrant about you. I don't know why. I just have to mention it. So if I don't, then, uh,
Well, there's your validation for you, man, because there is a lot of love around me, but it's just there's things that I think about, and I'm like this, and just in your own little space, you have time to think and reflect on things,
yep.
what you can do, what you could do, and what you couldn't have done, and you know how that
Yeah.
goes in relationships. You know exactly where I'm going with that.
Yes, I know. And Jill says Rosie. She's feeling some Rosie around you here. Let's see what else they would love. Oh, Jill wants a reading too.
What did she say? Oh, I thought she saw what color she saw around me. I was like, what?
Rosie. She said Rosie. That's your aura. It's Rosie. So I'm like
I've
probably a
never heard.
pink or like
Wow,
maybe it's, I don't know. But if
maybe
you
it is.
want,
Maybe you know what? I need to look that up. I'll look that up after the show because I'm curious on what. Okay, so this is what I'm being told. Okay.
here you
Oh
go,
my
Jill.
God. So for Jill, I was told card pretending, fake living beyond live meanings. So there's something that is, I guess, pretending, or someone around you is pretending, but it's not really being honest. So I would say that you need to have time, and this is what's crazy. The second card is plugged, tuning, internet, and connect. I feel that if there's something that bothering you, connect with a person and plug yourself into the internet and connect. And if it doesn't feel it doesn't feel right, this is what I was told, and this is what sometimes is good for you to unplug from social media, reflect back what is the energy you take it in, and then whatever doesn't serve you when you release, I guess, whatever energy you're releasing, you let out when you're not on social media. You don't have to talk about whatever you're feeling. Just give some time for yourself and just unplug yourself from the internet. That's what I'm being told. Unplug. So give yourself some time to get some self love and self reflection. And while you're doing that, I feel that there is a lot of people that are really have their eyes on you, and they're fascinated with your energy, and they are watching you. So just know that they got their eyes on you. So that means that you can either just embrace it, or if you feel like intimidation, then you can either pull yourself from them. And I don't know why I'm being told, but look at the eyes is what I'm being told. Eye contact is very important around you right now. So if they cannot tell you have direct eye contact, then that means they got something to hide.
Ah. Yeah, I bet Jill has a lot of eyes on her right now. She's a new host on Things
Oh,
Network. So
oh wow.
I'm sure
That
she
makes
has a lot of eyes on her right now. And Yeah, she's a very interesting character. I love her energy.
Wow. Well, that's good to know, and nice to meet you, by the way. And hopefully that makes sense.
Yep,
Um,
sounds like it does.
wow. So I'll just keep an eye, and I do feel that some of the people, Joe, that I don't know why, but I'm not talking about anybody or talking down on anyone, but just be aware. And if there's going to be maybe at least, I want to say, two people that you can confide in, because I feel like there's people that you talk to, but I wouldn't put your situations, keep, personal stuff to yourself. Uh, but if you can confide in someone, find someone that you know that it stays with them and it doesn't go everywhere else. Like I can tell you one thing. Me and Clarissa, I've already been on her show 3 times. I've never seen her in person, but let me tell you something. Eye contact is very important, and I know one. I'm gonna tell you why I'm bringing that up because when I'm on the show and I'm doing readings, I'm still looking at Clarissa's eyes, and I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Whatever you tell Clarissa, it stays with her. It does not go, oh, you know what? Guess what? Chris is doing this and this and this and this and this. Oh, you know what? Jeremy, guess what? Blah, 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 blah. It doesn't go anywhere else. It stays with her. And that's what I like. Whatever you say with a person, it should stay between you, not with you and the whole person in gossip. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's very important to me is eye contact is very important.
I'm trustworthy. Thank you. I try to be. I really do. I hold a lot of secrets, a lot of people's secrets. It's
Yeah,
wild.
but I mean, sometimes it's hard to keep them in. But that's one
Mhm.
thing I'm going to tell you: when you have a lot of secrets to hold in, um, if it feels like it's too much for you, I
Yeah,
don't know why, but I see you going on the beach
I
and
do that.
sitting down and sit down and just listen to the stream of water and listen,
Yeah.
just listen to the vibration. And what I'm being told with the wave, I keep seeing just let the energy just wave. You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
just let the energy just go back and forth, but don't let it go because there might be a little bit too much overwhelming depending on the secrets. Because I feel with you, there's a big secret, but you're just like, what do I do? But it's just you need
Hmm.
to keep yourself balanced because if you don't, it might break you, and you're going to be like, or it's going to bring tears to your eyes. Because some secrets will bring tears, but
Right.
hold it in. And sometimes if you need to get away from people, go near the beach, and you'll feel a lot better.
I know that will work. I agree with you because I love being. I'm not a water person. Like I don't like be in the water, but near the water, yes, absolutely. Well, we have a lovely guest here with us tonight. This is Chris Garcia. If you would like a reading, let us know. He has been here on here 3 times, and every time you're here, everybody enjoys you. So I do too. Jennifer Lee is here, and she would like a reading if you have time, which we do.
Okay. I know we have time because I don't know what time it is for you because that's what I was asking you. I was like, what time are we on? Because I'm Central Time, you're Eastern. So
I know.
I was like, yeah, I don't like to get times mixed up because if I would have been on at 6, you'd be like, no, you're supposed to be on at my time. I'm like, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
good with all that different time. It's just confusing. So
Yep.
what are you
Yep.
trying to say?
No worries.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard, but you just do what you can. Just do what you can and just let it go. Ooh. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. So with the mouse, it's kind of just gather your information. I was told when you gather the information, it's kind of like you're just hibernating, but you're just gathering everything, and it's like you're downloading. Because that's what I'm told with the mouse. And there's a lot of things that can even talk synchronicities. Like when you see 111, 222 is what I'm trying to say. I can't pronounce that word right now. Um, and then you have this innocence to you where you have the porcupine. You have the innocence with you, but if they provoke you, then that's where you have the spikes up, and you're just like, don't you dare come at me because I'm gonna poke you where it hurts. So just know that you have this innocence, but just because they have that innocence, they shouldn't abuse your innocence because you're just an innocent being. But some people, they have this tendency of just preying on innocent because you've been so kind and you keep your mouth shut, you keep your opinions to yourself, you bite your tongue. I don't know why I'm being told that, but I feel like you bite your tongue a lot. And with that being said, you need to put your boundaries up because if it gets out of hand, you're going to say, you know what? You're asking too many questions. I don't need to tell you a damn thing. It's just the way it is. So that's what I was told with you. Hopefully that makes sense, but just put your boundaries up. And there might be times where you're just going to have to let things out, but let it out to the right person. Don't let anyone take that innocence from you. And I got the word butterfly transformation. You're in a cocoon about to blossom. I want to say for some reason, I don't know why, but I see like something about something new coming to you in April time frame. So keep an eye on that. April
Exciting.
time. I know, right?
Now I want to know what's going on in Jennifer's life in April. But that's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, and it's kind of interesting. Hopefully, it makes sense because I feel like she has so much innocence in her, but it's like they test her patience.
Yeah, I can see
And she
that.
just then she's just like, I'm done with it. I can't. But I do feel that. See, and that's what she says. She's pretty quiet, um, but I do see an opportunity coming. I don't know why, but I see an event. Um, and I'm also seeing like maybe speaking up, like in a little gathering and probably talking about your experiences. And maybe later on in life, I don't know when, maybe at the end of the year, about you writing a book of some sort. So if you're going to write a book, share that with the universe. It's your,
Absolutely.
it's your time to shine, bro. Time to shine.
Yeah, Jennifer Lee, I love her. I watched her on, she was on the 13th Dimension, the show that comes on after mine, I think last week, the week before, and I just love her energy. I don't know what it is. Like she like speaks my language. It's interesting. So
She brings people in. She's a big inspiration, and without me knowing her, she knows how to draw a crowd. And she doesn't have to be someone she's not. It just comes natural.
good, good. She says it resonates, so I like that. Absolutely. Thanks for joining us tonight, Jennifer. I appreciate it. We both do. Um, so how you feeling? You got time for one more?
Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
what time it is. I don't know what time it is. That's what I'm saying. I don't know about all the time.
It is 7:50. It is 6:50 your time, 7:50 my time. We do have time. We have about 5. We have about 10 minutes till the show is supposed to end, or Jeremy will yell at me because the
So
show
tell
comes on
Jeremy
next.
I said
Yeah,
hi.
yeah, it's Jeremy's show. So, but there's Rena. Rena would like a reading if you have a moment.
Okay, hi, Rena. Nice to meet you. Um, I don't know why, but there's just so much energy tonight, and I love it. I love the energy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good energy.
Yep,
You don't come across
absolutely.
that. Oh, wow. Okay. So you have the primary dog is to retreat, take a retreat to get away from things, take a vacation. And I don't know why, but I keep seeing like, even though I know there's a primary dog, but keep seeing the groundhog for some reason with that. Like I feel like you're peeking, and then when you're like up, you're like, should I come out or should I just wait? It's kind of like that kind of feeling, should I come or not? So it's gonna be your time of you either hide in your little hole or do you pop up and say, okay, you know what, I'm ready. The kind of feeling. So the second card I got, the dragonfly, comes with illusion. Remove those illusions that you keep seeing around you because those illusions are kind of stopping you from your growth. So whatever seems kind of doesn't feel right, it's not right. Just know that you have illusions that something is kind of showing you something, but it's not. it's not fulfilling. It's not what you want. It's something you want to be something bigger than that. And then with the Raven, you got the magic card. So just put all that energy to the universe and put that intention out there. And just know that, you have the capability and the potential to put your mind in anything you put your mind to. All you got to do is just be firm and believe in. And know that God and all your ancestors will take care of you. Like you take care of them, they will take care of you.
Oh, I love that.
Yep.
Good energy tonight. I agree. And you getting a lot of good info. Like most readings have been really good. Like they've been
I mean, I
really
mean,
up
I,
and positive and
you know what's funny sometimes, and I hate this, but keep in mind, guys, that energy is good, but sometimes when people ask for readings, it's not always fine and dandy behind the scenes. Like, there's a lot of readings where I've done, but like, I want to know this and this and this, and I'm like, once that door is open, there's no shutting it because
mm-hmm.
not everything is going to be pretty. Sometimes you might want to know, what you need to know, but I feel that there's a time when you need to know the bad, good, and the ugly because it's not always going to be pretty energy. So right now it feels good. It doesn't feel negative. I don't feel any negative energy at all. But I know the negative is there.
Right.
It's just depending on what people are going through in life. Because I guess, like I said, there's a lot of energy that's transformating, and I feel like a lot of things this year, a lot of weird energies coming along, and I do feel that if you're ready to know the truth, then you can ask. But if you're not, don't be asking because you're just not going to hear it. You're not going to
Yeah.
want to hear if it's bad news because everybody wants to hear good things, but not always you're going to have good things depending on what you're going through in life. If you're going through a breakup, it's hard. So, and thank
Yeah.
you for that message that you told me about love. It does resonate with me, and
You're
it also
welcome.
resonates with me. It resonates with me too with loving myself and
Right.
appreciating myself more and give myself more um, appreciating that I'm stronger than what I give myself credit for. Because people have told me you are stronger than what you give yourself credit for, and that's the truth. I really don't give myself that much credit, but people have said you're at the peak already. So whatever comes the next time on your show, I'll let you know. Maybe I might even give you a reading with that. You never
Ooh.
know.
I'm down for any type of reading, being a guinea pig, all that stuff. So I know Jill's thrown it out her twice. She's like, read for Clarissa. He's read for me before. I don't think he's got any messages for me, do you?
um, Not any messages. I just told you what I feel about the what is it? Oh, about the lizard, and I do feel that
Yeah.
you're gonna come into your own. And I do feel that even though you have your show, but I feel there's other things that are gonna be coming to
Yeah.
where you still do your shows, but it's gonna be seeing less of you because you're gonna be doing a little bit more getting out there and spreading your wisdom and knowledge. Does that make sense?
Yep, it does. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm very good at procrastinating. So
No, but put yourself out there because I do feel that you have good energy. It's just that you know what I think it is that you have this fear that you're gonna fail.
mm,
And I am being told that you need to get out of that fear because I think some of us all have that little fear of are we going to be successful in what we are and how good we are in what we are.
yeah.
So that kind of resonates with you. I feel like you need to come
Yeah.
out of your little comfort zone and step out
I'm
of
a
that fear because
I'm a perfectionist. My name's Clarissa and I'm a perfectionist. Just saying. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, so yeah, definitely understand exactly what you're saying. And I'm looking forward to a new chapter in my life, which I definitely feel is coming. So I'm excited.
yeah, I think that's coming to me too with when I show you. I do feel that there's
Yeah.
going to be lots of. And by the way, I've seen a lot of people. I don't know. If, well, I know we probably don't got time, but keep in mind, guys. There's been a lot of friends that I've talked to, and they didn't know this because I've been talking to my totems, and one of my totems is the owl.
Okay.
Within the past few weeks, there has been people that have been seeing owls lately. The owls
Oh,
have been just coming out more and more, but a lot of them, when they see the owls, they're not making their calls. They're just looking at them, and they're just like, "What's going on with the owls?" It's just, there's a lot of energy that I feel like the owls have to really tell us. So pay attention whenever you see an owl because I do feel that they have a lot of wisdom to share.
okay.
And so just keep a lookout because I do feel that the owls predict weather. So whenever
Okay.
they do their calling,
Yeah.
when they do that hoo hoo, that stuff, they're actually calling their mate. But I feel that the owls can interpret weather real good. So if you hear an owl, pay attention to the weather. Don't ask me why I'm being told to say that, but pay attention to it, to the weather after you see an owl. And then
Okay.
you get back to me and let me know what you see.
I will. I have a feeling I'm going to run into an owl now. I really do. I
Why do you
believe
say
it.
that? Why do you say that?
I just feel like I'm going to run into one, which would be really
Have you
hard for me to. I've ran into owls rarely, but I have.
what?
Yeah, I've seen a. There was this big giant like almost all white owl that was like at our state park that's nearby here, just hanging
Oh
out.
wow!
That was a couple summers ago. I'm like, what is this?
I mean, because they're really to where you'll see them, but then because a lot of people have different,
Mm-hmm.
fears about them. But for
Yeah.
me, I don't show fear. I show like knowledge and wisdom. And I
Okay.
just feel that when they're there, you're just like, depending on what you're going through in your life,
Yeah.
just look at the owls and then you look at your life and you're just like, that's just coincidence that you see them. Because there's people that don't see them because they blend in very well.
Yeah.
But just pay
They do.
attention to the almonds and the signs that when they're around because now that you said that, don't be surprised if you start seeing them more.
I'm going. I know I'm going to now. It's. I'm gonna. As soon as I see one. As soon as I see one, I'll get a picture of it and show you. As soon
Yeah,
as I see it,
send me a picture.
for sure, it's gonna happen. Well, I do want to thank you again, Chris, for being on the show for the third time. Every time you're here, I appreciate it. The viewers appreciate it. We love your readings. We love you, or wouldn't keep inviting you on the show. So thank you again so much.
Yeah, for the people that, in case if you don't know and you want to get a hold of me, you can hit Clarissa and find me on Facebook on her page. Or
Mm-hmm.
if you want to hit me up, in case if you're not on Facebook and you want to spread the word, just reach me at 210-974-3470. Again, 210-974-3470. And keep a lookout, guys, because I might be coming out with some new stuff.
What?
Clarissa already know. Clarissa already knows, but can't tell you what y'all. It's a surprise.
Well, I got. I have. To, we have to point this out. Look who just commented.
I know, I saw that.
I have to point that out. Do you know who that is? I don't know who that is. They
Yes,
just
I do
happen to
remember that.
pop in here. Okay, see? It's crazy. All right, guys. Thank you so much, everybody. If you do enjoy this, and Chris's information is also in the description below. Be sure to follow me on all of these things. And Chris is on Facebook. I would greatly appreciate it. With that said, everybody, have a good night. Bye.
Bye.